As we journey through life, each chapter brings its own set of challenges and rewards. In our later years, we often focus on the physical changes, aches and pains, slower movement, perhaps a few more doctor's appointments than we'd like. But beneath the surface, there's another story unfolding. It's a story about the mind, the heart, and the spirit. Today, let's explore some of the emotional and psychological challenges faced by older adults and consider how we can support mental health in this important stage of life. Let's start with a topic that's far more common than many people realize: depression in seniors. Depression is not just a young person's illness, nor is it an inevitable part of growing older. Yet for many older adults, it's a silent companion that goes unnoticed or is dismissed as just aging. The reasons for depression in seniors are varied and complex. For some, it might stem from the loss of a spouse or close friends, a grief that can feel overwhelming. For others, declining mobility or chronic illness can erode their sense of independence and self-worth. Sometimes there's a subtle but profound loss of purpose. Retirement can bring freedom, but it can also leave people searching for their place in the world. The signs of depression in seniors aren't always obvious. Persistent sadness, withdrawing from social activities that once brought joy, losing interest in hobbies, experiencing changes in appetite, or trouble sleeping. These are all clues that something deeper may be at play. Unfortunately, these symptoms are sometimes mistaken for normal aging, and seniors may not get the help they need. It's essential for family, friends, and caregivers to recognize that depression in later life is treatable and that support and understanding can make a world of difference. Closely related is another challenge: loneliness and social isolation. As families become more mobile and communities change, many seniors find themselves living far from loved ones. The days may stretch long, punctuated by brief phone calls or sporadic visits. Social connections that once provided daily conversation and companionship can fade away. But loneliness is not just an emotional burden, it's a serious health risk. Research shows that prolonged isolation can increase the risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and even shorten life expectancy. Imagine the quiet of a house once filled with laughter, now echoing with silence. For many older adults, this is reality. The longing for connection is real, and it's vital to remember that even brief, meaningful interactions can lift spirits and rekindle hope. Community programs, senior centers, and even technology, like video calls, offer ways to bridge the distance. The simple act of reaching out can be transformative. Another emotional experience that often surfaces in later life is the fear of death. This is a natural human concern, and it's one that we all grapple with at some point. For older adults, the awareness of mortality can become more immediate. The fear may arise from uncertainty about what happens after death, or worry about loved ones being left behind. Sometimes it's not death itself that's frightening, but the process, the possibility of pain, loss of independence, or being forgotten. When the fear of death becomes overwhelming, it can lead to anxiety, restlessness, and sleep problems. It's important to approach this fear with compassion and honesty. Open conversations, whether with family, friends, or spiritual advisors, can bring comfort and clarity. Expressing these feelings in a safe, supportive environment can help seniors find peace and acceptance. So, what can we do to support the mental health of older adults, whether they are our parents, grandparents, neighbors, or members of our community? Let's talk about some practical steps that can make a real difference. Maintaining social connections is key. Regular phone calls, visits, or even letters can help prevent isolation. Encourage involvement in clubs, community groups, or faith communities. These social networks offer more than just company. they provide a sense of belonging and purpose. If transportation is a barrier, look for local programs that offer rides to seniors, or set up a regular schedule for family visits. Physical and mental activity are just as important. Gentle exercise, like walking, stretching, or Tai Chi, not only improves physical health, but also boosts mood and energy. Mental stimulation is vital too. Reading, puzzles, playing music, or learning a new hobby can keep the brain engaged and help combat feelings of depression or anxiety. Even small daily routines, like tending a garden or caring for a pet, can provide structure and meaning. Professional support should never be overlooked. Therapy, counseling, or support groups can provide a safe space to express feelings and explore solutions. Many communities offer specialized programs for seniors dealing with grief, depression, or anxiety. Sometimes, just knowing that others share similar experiences can be deeply reassuring. Spirituality and mindfulness offer another path to comfort and resilience. Meditation, prayer, or participation in religious activities can help reduce anxiety and bring meaning to life's later chapters. Mindfulness practices, like deep breathing or guided relaxation, can calm the mind and help seniors feel more grounded. Spiritual advisors, chaplains, or community leaders can offer guidance and support, regardless of religious background. Above all, it's important to listen, to truly hear the stories, worries, and hopes of older adults. Too often, their experiences are brushed aside or minimized. But when seniors are understood, listened to, and supported, they can rediscover joy, purpose, and dignity, no matter their age or circumstance. As we wrap up our discussion, remember this: mental health is just as vital as physical health in later life. A caring conversation, a gentle touch, or simply spending time together can be more powerful than any medicine. Sometimes what matters most is not fixing problems, but being present, sharing a moment, a memory, or a laugh. So, whether you're an older adult yourself or someone who cares about one, remember that support, compassion, and connection are the greatest gifts we can offer. By nurturing emotional well-being, we help make the later chapters of life not just bearable, but beautiful. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, it's never too late to reach out, to listen, and to make a difference in someone's life.